Just a quick video on how my day trading played out yesterday. There was too much background noise last night, so I'm good today. A bit quiet. Yes, I was 35 grand. I started the day at 45 grand. Well, I started the previous Thursday. I closed the trade. My balance at the close of play when the stock market closed in the States on a Thursday night was 45 grand. My balance yesterday went down. I don't know what it opened up because I wasn't actually online when it opened up. The market opened, but during the day it went down 15 grand, down to 30 grand from 45. But it pulled back on its own. Now, the last hour I had to decide whether to sell my shares. It's in a practice account, but it's still how you manage your own trading balance in real. But it was down to it was down to the last hour or so last night. I had to decide as to whether to sell the shares or keep them and just ride the waves. And the balance started to pull, so I'd come down 15 grand, and it started to come back on its own. So I didn't do anything, and it pulled back to 36 grand, which means I was only 9. I was down 9. Eventually, it closed down 9,000, 10,000. So it didn't really make. Although it went down to 15, it went below 30 to 29 at one point. I was like, whoa, that's a bit risky. And I only had 10,000 liquidity. But now me available, that's gone from available 10,000, which was not a lot, considering the trades I had, has now gone to 16,000. So I've got a bit more wiggle room, if you want to call it that. So I've got I don't mind now, a bit of more comfort. A bit of a more cushion for the stocks to absorb deficit if the market gaps down on Monday. So now I don't care. At 10,000 liquidity, I was just like, if the market gapped down, it would bust the balance. But now at 16 grand, I've kept the trades. I'm still in the trades. If the market gaps down now, I don't care. I've got enough liquidity to actually about 45% liquidity in the account to absorb any deficit. There you go. That's just a quick and the balance now is about 35 grand, which is only 3 grand less than when I bought the options about 3 days ago, so that's okay.